This is a new Zambian mine by Jewel of Africa. We have walked the gemstone paths in Lufwanyama copper belt right here. Zambia is known for copper here, but gemstones, especially emeralds, have long been a hidden part of the story. Times are changing. Jewel of Africa, a value addition firm, has been processing and manufacturing products from gemstones. Yes, from gemstones. President Hakainde Hichilema visited and commended their work. He stated that companies should set up cutting, mounting, and processing inside Zambia, not just export rough stones.
The renewed exposure with which we are addressing the mineral wealth in this country. And the more we cover it, the more the general world can know about the potential that this country has. And of course, government policies have played a fundamental role in exposing this, the value of this country. And we're hopeful that those policies will continue to empower, especially small companies like ours, which are Zambian-owned, organically grown. Those are the biggest challenges that we have to Zambian-owned enterprises in this country. I think we're getting there, and we are very thankful that we've been blessed. We've had great support from government in these areas, not in financing, but especially in enabling us to find the right places and operate. But we've also been blessed in that, having attained a reputation in the past 33 years, we've managed to attract very strong strategic partners, people like BL&D that run and operate all the machinery that you see behind us. And I think the value of strategic partnerships in the mining industry can never be overstated.
Now, there is a 4-year training program in Lufwanyama run by the Geological Institute of America, GIA. It equips small-scale miners with knowledge in cutting, polishing, and gem identification. The aim is to build local skills so that more value stays in the country.
I'm enjoying myself. Like, I've been inspired a lot by my uncle, and he's really supporting me. Like, it's been motivating me and telling me to just go on and on. Like, one day I'll be, someone and somebody in life. Because, being an operator as a lady, it's challenging. For me, okay, I would encourage other ladies out there to, do anything to support themselves. Like, I can't be a dependent, like depending on someone else's money, so I have to be independent.
Small-scale miners have asked government for incentives such as exemptions from import taxes on certain mining equipment to help them move from raw extraction to full processing.
Our company is 100% Zambian. We have trained and operated in the country from one excavator to, like I said, to now we've got a number of pieces of equipment. So all our skill sets and everything is all Zambian produced. I think it's great, and it's really good for the country and the nation. And again, we do a lot of in-house training ourselves. So yes, it's 100%.
Why this matters? For people and the treasury, when gemstones are exported in raw or rough form, most of the value is lost outside Zambia. Processing them locally creates jobs, cutters, polishers, designers, supports local businesses, tools, packaging, marketing, increases government revenue through licensing, taxes and fees, and gives communities dignity and ownership of their mineral wealth. Now, more young people are drawn to gold and emerald mining, okay? With reforms, licensing, and value addition, these young people now have pathways to formal work, safer conditions, training, and legal market access. Now, this means fewer tragedies, fewer illegal dealings, more legitimate incomes. Now, the ASM reforms and gemstone policies are aligning the law, the removal of export duty where needed, training, digital systems for oversight, and things like repertory centers all create the environment where Lufwanyama's gemstone sector can be a real asset, not a marginal untracked industry. In September 2025, Zambia hosted its first ever Artisanal and Small-Scale Mining Conference, ASM, in Lusaka. Now, President Hakainde Hichilema opened it, insisting that ASM miners must transition to formal, legal and secure operations so they can contribute to jobs and revenue. Illegal mining will no longer be tolerated.
You will create business opportunities for someone to supply you with a pick and a shovel and a front-end loader and a tipper and indeed maybe an excavator. You give somebody a business opportunity. They too will create jobs, more jobs. Very simple. But the suppliers of fuel, the suppliers of spares, replacement, as well as replacing equipment. Very simple. You create a job for the mine plan designer to design your mine plan. I'm simplifying this story so that after this conference, we work together as a nation. In what?
The Geological Minerals Development Act of 2025 was enacted. This law creates a dedicated fund for SM, artisanal and small-scale mining, issues licenses for fairly, and mandates local procurement and employment, including for gemstones. Small-scale miners have asked government for incentives such as exemptions from import taxes on certain mining equipment to help them move from raw extraction to full processing.